Hey, Cathedral family. It's been a little while since we last updated you on our portico restoration project. Over these last few months, there has been a whole lot going on with some excellent progress, and I'm really pleased to tell you about it. When Patrick spoke to you back in September, we were nearly finished with the deconstruction of the portico pediment and the column capitals. That work was completed, and since then we've had 3 major concrete pours to reconstruct the column capitals and the entablature, the cornice, and the front gable wall of the pediment. Now, these pours were extremely complex and difficult, but were masterfully executed by our contractor Metters Incorporated and their subcontractors. So I want to say a big thank you to them for their expertise and skill. They have also now built most of the roof structure, so the reconstruction of the form of the column capitals in the portico pediment is mostly done. Some exciting preservation work has also been done. Most notably, the professional preservationists at Metters did some color research and discovered our original color scheme. And I'm pleased to say that we'll be returning to that color scheme with this project. Throughout their research, they found numerous photos of the church, with the oldest photo being one from 1863. And in those photos, you'll notice that there are some architectural features that have been lost over the years. You'll see 2 large finials on the parapet walls on either side of the tower that match the ones on the corners of our tower. Those were likely lost in the 1886 earthquake, but we're restoring them. These identical replacements with their base are 20 feet tall, and they weigh about 4,700 pounds each. We're also restoring the original window designs of the round windows on the 4 sides of the tower and the elliptical front window on the gable wall. So when we finish this project, the portico and the tower of our building will look as it did when the church was first consecrated in 1816. Now, I know the question most folks want to know. When is this project's completion date? Well, depending on the weather conditions over the next few months, which affect the timing of the restuccoing process, we're hopeful that we can wrap this project up by the end of March. What about the finances? Well, I'm pleased to say that so far the budget for the project is continuing to track as expected. But again, please pray for good weather and the avoidance of delays due to the weather. Here's where we are with the finances. Since we began this campaign back in January 2023, we've raised about $2.96 million. That's your generous commitment of $2.2 million, and we received a $750,000 grant from the National Park Service. So far, including the grant, we've received just over $2.2 million and have had expenditures of roughly $1.2 million. We've also secured a bridge loan to help cover our cash flow, and here's an exciting development. Since the last update, I'm thrilled to tell you that with the tireless efforts of several people, especially our treasurer, Nate Strickler, this project qualified to receive some significant historic preservation tax credits that we were then able to sell, netting an additional $900,000 for us to use on capital needs. If you are giving or have given to the Cathedral Commons campaign, thank you, thank you. Your generosity is doing great things. If you've made a pledge, please continue to fulfill your pledge. If you would like to participate in this campaign, you can still give, either online or by writing a check to the Commons campaign and writing that in the memo line. Finally, I want to remind you that we gave people the option to have 10% of their campaign pledges go to our Cathedral Community Care Fund, what we call the C3 Fund, which serves neighbors in need outside our cathedral walls. And so far, we've set aside over $15,000 to do that. Friends, God has been so faithful, and you have been so generous. And after nearly a decade, this scaffolding will soon be removed, revealing our newly renovated and beautiful front porch and tower. In this Advent season, as we wait patiently for Christ's coming at Christmas, when God took on flesh and moved into our neighborhood, let us remember that this project to restore our front porch is to help us in our own incarnational missionary work as Christ's body here on earth. God bless you. I look forward to seeing you soon here on the front porch.